Cancer, welcome to Scorpio Soul Time. I'm Ronique. I hope you all are doing well. This video is for September 2022 month ahead tarot readings. I hope you all have found that your Cancer season and into Leo season was smooth for you. We are now into Virgo season, so it'll be very interesting to see after that new moon in Virgo that we had at the end of August on the 27th, whether you are trying to establish a new health routine or maybe how you get to work in the morning or organization. That new moon is how we open up the month of September. So hopefully you all have found some helpful things to be changing up your routine and getting more organized. So Cancer, if this is the first time you've ever been here, welcome. This is where we talk about astrology. We pull some tarot cards. I will pull 2 cards for each week of the month, and let's get into it. So Cancer, as we get into the month, we also have an important energy to talk about, which is Mars. The planet of Mars actually moved into Gemini on August 20th and will stay there in the sign of Gemini until March of 2023. So this is really important because Mars doesn't usually stay in a sign more than maybe 7 to 8 weeks. So this is extraordinarily long because Mars will be in Gemini, then it will retrograde some months, and then it will move forward again. So that will take 7 months, and we won't come out of that energy until next year, spring. This is really important, Cancer, because you need to just be very mindful of your words and how you communicate over these next 7 months. Important for you, it's important for the collective, because remember, Mars is that energy of war, conflict, wanting to get stuff done, motivated. But remember, Gemini is more of that, how do we work in groups? How do we communicate with people? So just make sure that throughout these 7 months, you're not using your words to be manipulative, or you don't feel like you're being manipulated. That's really important as we go through these 7 months, okay? So Cancer, let's see what is going on. Take a look at those dates at the very beginning of this video, as well as in the description below, okay? So we open up the month with the 5 of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. So Cancer, the first part of the month, we do have Mercury opposite Jupiter, Venus moving into Virgo. There may be some tension around money, or this could be a boss, someone who is like in an authoritative role around you. Maybe there's some money that you were promised that you haven't seen yet. You're just really getting tired of waiting. There's some kind of like angst as you open up the month, Cancer, around possibly your resources. But since they are both in reverse, maybe it's something you're just working through, and they're not necessarily, maybe this isn't new information. Maybe this has kind of stemmed from back in August. By the time we get to the second week, though, we do have the 3 of Swords and the Ace of Wands. 3 of Wands in reverse, Ace of Wands in the upright position. So really interesting energy, Cancer, because there's something that you've been kind of holding on to that you can't get rid of, and the universe is kind of letting you know it's time to let that go. I'm offering you like this branch of prosperity. You don't need to keep thinking about how you didn't get that raise, or maybe something didn't rule in your favor. That Ace of Wands is really trying to help you through maybe a tough time. September 9th, remember, Mercury does retrograde into Libra, and on the 10th, there's a full moon in Pisces. So don't be surprised around that full moon in Pisces if there's some kind of emotional or mental kind of like heartache or something that you're trying to work through. But this Ace of Wands is really trying to like help you out of that energy and not stay stuck in that place, okay? By the time we get to the third week, we have the Justice card and the 6 of Cups. that third week of September, the sun does move into Libra. And so possibly there is some kind of relationship, someone from your past that comes back. This could be a relative or just someone that really kind of emotionally helps you get over this tough time that you've been going through. With the Justice card in reverse, I'm just wondering, is there maybe some kind of ruling or something you were hoping was going to go in your favor that you haven't been able to really see it for your own eyes, like whether it's going to go in your favor. Maybe you're waiting on a decision. And I also say that because with that Queen of Swords at the very beginning of the month, it almost feels like you're waiting on a decision, or you're waiting on someone that has authority to like give you something, whether it's permission, maybe you're asked for a vacation, maybe you're trying to get a loan or something. There's something where you're trying to like ask for something and you just don't feel like you have the support that you would like. And so I feel like that Six of Cups and Ace of Wands around the second and third week of the month hopefully will kind of help you get out of that rut that you're feeling. By the time we get to the end of the month, you do have the Page of Wands and the Seven of Swords. So I will say, Cancer, you have like some heavy energy like each week of this month. And by the time you get to the end of September, you do have that new moon in Libra, as well as Venus trining Pluto and the Sun opposite Jupiter. So I'm hoping that this Page of Wands and this Ace of Wands helps kind of buffer some of this heavier energy. It just feels like either someone around you is being deceptive, like I was saying with that Mars in Gemini. Just be really careful of like your words. Maybe this is you, maybe you're being deceptive if you've been leading someone on in a certain way. If you've been like, I had a situation at work where like there was kind of a bait and switch type of situation where, you know, people were hired under one thing and then when they got in there it was not quite what they thought. And so this Seven of Swords, Page of Wands is like this energy of like, pay attention to like what people say, pay attention to like how you feel throughout the process, making sure like you're understanding what you're getting into. Remember, Mercury does go retrograde on the 9th and stays until October 1st. So this could be just miscommunication. It doesn't always have to be like someone is purposefully deceiving you. Maybe they think it's one thing and you think it's another, but you definitely have this kind of sense of like not feeling the best, feeling kind of like regret, feeling like things aren't going your way this month, Cancer. So I would take a look at your sun, moon, and rising sign videos and just see if you can get some other glimpses of energies that are going on with you, because I don't want you to focus on the negative. Focus on the Ace of Wands, the Page of Wands, the Six of Cups. Like, focus on those things that are like the more positive glimpses that you're going to get this month, and I think that you're going to be fine. But I do think it's going to take some effort and also just some really good, you know, working with your angels and self-care to kind of get through this energies and get into October. Okay, Cancer, I hope you all have a great September ahead. Take a look at those other videos just to get a little better clarity. All right, talk to you later.